you, don't you? The sadness live inside me. Hold you, mold you. But when you're lost, you're playing it cost. Just to mute the noise, get back the choice. But you hear every voice singing off every track. So consume what you can to feel some control. It's like don't worry, don't worry. Close your eyes, close your eyes. Close your playing whole pain just to ease your time. Ease up, baby, get a little higher now. Take your time, yeah. Take your time, time. Float down street and dream and turn on your mind. Follow me through the darkness, or will you, or won't you? 'Cause you bleed love like I do. It haunts you, and it wants you. And when it's too much, you give it all up to feel it's enough. Can't deal with the fuss, so feel like a rush. Jump on a clown, you're the captain of the sky. Ooh, perfect of the crowd. They say don't worry, don't worry. Just close your eyes, close your eyes. Close your pain and war pain to ease your mind. Ease up, baby, let a little higher now. But take your time, yeah. Take your time. Float down the street on the dream and turn off your mind.
Hey, thanks for joining in. I'm going to play a couple things before we get started. That's right, it's Saturday morning TrollTunes. Thanks for joining in. You kicked my dog. Fellow man, you kicked my dog. You kicked it. Orange, what are you doing?
Hello?
Hello, is Aptar there?
Who?
Aptar.
Yes, who's speaking, please?
This is Kirpal.
Who?
Kirpal?
Okay, 1 minute, please.
Orange kicked my dog. Why did you kick my dog, Orange?
Hello? Hello? Hi. I was just calling because I live down the street from you and your daughter come to my house today and she kicked my dog.
Pardon?
Your daughter come to my house today and she come on my property and then she kicked my dog and now my dog needs operation. She kicked my dog. She kicked your dog? Yes. Which daughter? The one who just answered the phone.
That's some high-end trolling back in the day.
What? No. Yes, she did. I saw her, and then I saw her at your house. And why did she do it? I don't know. She didn't say. She did? She's lying. She's lying to you, fucking guy. Where from you speaking? I am speaking from my house. Where do you live? Down the street from you. Huh? You know where I live, my dog. She kicked it, and now I'm going to fuck her.
Oh, that's messed up.
Don't lie, you fucking guy. Hey, what? Don't talk like that. Fuck you. You know damn right what you do. Where do you live? Who kicked your dog? Your daughter kicked my dog. Which daughter? You know damn right.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
Why you kick my dog?
Hello? Master speaking, please?
You know damn right. It's Karpal. It's Karpal.
Who's Gopal? We don't know Gopal.
Yeah, sure do. You kicked my dog today.
Dog?
Dog.
We don't even... No one's even been out...
You don't act stupid. You tell your dad that I am going to sue him. He's going to go to jail.
Okay, where the hell do you live?
I live on your street.
On my street?
You know. You
You say that one of us kicked your dog.
Yes.
Where about do you live?
You know damn right.
No, we do not know, damn right. We don't even know you.
Yes, you do.
Why? Where the hell do you live?
You don't ask dumb question.
You live on Manitou?
No, you just shut up. You try to confuse. I'm going to call the police. And then you're going to go to jail.
You damn right call the police because we don't know what the hell...
You do not tell me damn right.
Yeah,
You do not swear at me.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm going to kill you.
Are you going to kill us?
No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. You just tell your dad that I am going to get my lawyer and he's going to arrest you.
I don't know who the hell he is.
Anji,
Okay, you just go ahead, okay? Because we don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
you don't ever tell me the fuck. You say bad words.
Talk to us this way when you have no proof.
Fuck you. You do not tell me fuck you. Okay, you? You
Please
know.
just get lost, okay? 'Cause
Fuck you.
Shut up.
You're going to jail.
What the hell you are and you're phoning us with all these obscene...
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up. I don't
Shut
know
up.
you.
You shut up, you.
Don't tell me to shut up. I do not...
Shut up. You stink.
Oh, you stink too.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
I do not stink.
I think you do.
Fuck you. Just because I'm Becky does not mean I stink.
Oh, man. That was good. First one to tell me who this is wins a prize. You probably won't be able to guess. I will tell you it's from 1977. Someone famous from these times you might know of. But you'll never guess, so I'll just tell you later, maybe. Oh, man. You'd never guess who this is. Come on. It's part of the Tub Troll Show. Come on. Somebody take a guess at it. Come on. No one wants to play. See, I figured that'd get... I figured that'd get a couple hosers to log out. And now we can get down to business. That's a 1977 track from Prince. Let's get this thing a little closer here. Morning. Yeah, you don't kick my dog. That's why some of y'all from the other side of the pond tune in, huh? Maybe like Yaxley. That little hoser. Oh, man. Right? Having everybody else do his dirty work for him. That guy said he was going to expose me as a stolen valor. But that didn't happen. So it went over to Tony. Tony! Right? that didn't happen. Right? He goes away. It was up to Dacone. Dacone failed. And then, and then I think it went to Spamton. And then Spamton, oh my gosh, that line, little propaganda, CIA wannabe, little bastard. Maybe I got that somewhere. I'll pull it up. He tried to claim yesterday that I tried to have him arrested, and then when I went onto that panel to call him out on his bullshit, he tried to claim that I said that I wanted to kill his family and him. And that's just not true. And he's the one trying to put out docs videos on me to get me arrested. Isn't that how that works, Yaxley? That's who you're a part of, Yax. That's who you like to try to employ or get people to do your dirty work for you because you're too big of a puss bag. Like Fellowmon. Oh man, I didn't know there was more comments here. Hey, good morning, good guy. Some Saul Rosenberg. Okay, all right. I just scrolled down. I didn't think anybody else was chatting. I didn't see you guys there. But amazing. Yeah, amazing. How people got to twist it around after you've doxed me and say I'm trying to get you arrested, but in your dox video it says, anybody want to call the cops on this guy? That's how it works in Wonderland. Amazing, right? Yeah, we got all the shill bags to log out. This is Prince, by the way. Prince, 1977. Recorded in Minneapolis. That's Prince. So when Spamton fails, right, you can pretty much thank Spamton for those nice little features on your chat room now where you can get subscriber mode and delay mode. They did that because of him, but it seems like he was doing it so they could set those parameters on your chat rooms. Needed people to spam your chats. Could you imagine being so dumbed down that you think you're winning by hitting Control V Enter like 1,000 times? In a quick session. That's how you do a DDoS too. Apparently, I wouldn't know. Because I've never done one. I haven't. But Spamton, I mean, it's too easy. It's too easy. Oh my gosh, they're winning because they've got Spamton that can hit Control V Enter 1,000 times. Like some possessed little weirdo. Uh-huh. Man, Diana, she likes her liars. She likes her liars, all right, Predward. Paneling up with Predward. The day the Lisa video dropped. Isn't that amazing? Tacos, Colts, and Cats panels up with Predward. That's right, tune out. That's good, 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 good. Yeah, that's what it is right there. All right, we got a soul. We got a Saul Rosenberg's. Oh man, listen to that. Hey, you know, why is it so important for people to know what I'm doing? Like Philomon, okay? He gets messages while he's asleep, and he's like, I just woke up, what's going on? Cox went live, Cox went live. Oh shit, all droid bots to the front lines, Cox went live, we need to go troll. You guys are stupid, man. You're worrying about more whether or not I'm going to turn on my camera and what I'm going to do when I turn on my camera than actually what's going on in the real world, IRL. Oh my gosh. Oh man, you know, it's got to be like 29 degrees out here. I'm all out in a hot tub doing a hot tub show. It's December, everybody, 2023. Thanks for joining in. Here, let's listen to some jerky boys. One more quick one. Oh man, here we go.
Yes.
Yes, I bought glasses there. My name is Saul Rosenberg,
Yes.
and my eyes are going crazy.
Okay, let me pull your record card. Hold on, please.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Rosenberg, I don't have a record card on you. Where did you buy your glasses? You sure it was here?
Yes, I did. And do you wear glasses?
No, where did you buy them?
At your place there.
What address did you go to?
It's the one right in the city there. I don't quite remember.
Well, there's a lot in the city, and sometimes people get confused. I don't have a record card on you. How long ago did you buy it here?
About 4 days, and my eyes is going crazy.
And Mr. Rosenberg, I don't believe you bought it at this office because I'm the only one here. I don't wear glasses, and if it was 4 days ago, I would have remembered you. And I don't have a record card on you. Did you go to the Empire State Building?
I went to the Empire State Building, and I can't see so good.
So you went to see Dr. King?
Yeah, but he's an asshole. I couldn't see so good from the Empire State Building.
Well, would you like to make an appointment to come in and see us?
I went to the observatory because of these glasses. I can't see, goddammit.
Okay, would you like to come in and see us?
Sure.
Okay. We're at 30 East 60th Street.
35 78th Street. Okay.
No. We're at 30, 30,
Okay.
East 60th Street.
All right. Should I bring all my glasses with me?
You need an examination.
And all my glasses?
Mr. Rosenberg, do you need an examination?
Okay.
Do you need an examination?
All right.
Yeah, all right. You need an appointment.
Right. And I'll bring all my shoes and my glasses with me. So I have them.
Mr. Rosenberg,
Sure.
do you want to see the ophthalmologist?
Right.
You need an appointment.
I'm sorry.
You need an appointment.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I'll have my girl make an appointment for you to see the doctor. Okay, do you have the address?
Fantastic, then.
You have the address?
Yes.
Let's see. What room?
4, I don't know, you say 3587?
No, 30 East 60th Street.
30 East 60th Street. Okay, thank you.
Oh, you need an appointment. Hold on.
Right.
Hello?
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 Barbara?
Yes, I have to make an appointment with you, sir. When would you like to come in?
Whenever you want me to, honey. Whatever's good for you.
You want to come in tomorrow?
Sure, if you're free.
Yes, okay. You can come in at 12 o'clock.
Okay, honey, baby. All right?
Yes,
Thank you, sweetheart.
you're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, what's going on here? What happened to those days of just trolling each other and not having to call the cops on each other and waste resources? You know? Huh, Spamton? He thinks he's got it down, like 23-year-old little puke, wannabe CIA puke. Right? Trying to say that doxing is good. Everybody should be doxed. He wants everyone's information. When I ask him, well, when are you going to put out your information? He just doxes you again. Wow. Amazing. Say, well, have the day covered if you take morning show and someone takes midday show. Oh, yeah. Guys need a morning show guy, huh? Yeah, I like those morning shows. Yeah, you know, I used to, let's say, soft troll Pete Santilli. Well, just to figure out the program's, like, agenda, in a sense. Okay? Hear me out on this. All right? And if you don't know Pete Santilli, just look him up. But, yeah, I used to troll him. Well, it was kind of like a, really passive-aggressive troll. What I would do is go live in the morning, right when he would go live, like right after. Because that's what they were doing to me. Some people would do that to me. As soon as I go live, they'd go live. That was happening back in the day. So I'm like, oh, I want to try to Pete Santilli. And oh my gosh, man, will that get you some trollage back? Yeah, he's another one of them propagandists like Felomon. Just to let you know. See, Felomon likes to run with people's charges. Right? Oh, Shay got charged for this, that, and the other. I just got the message. I was sleeping, right? But like Turtle Boy, he won't put out, hey, they were dropped. Right? Why don't you do the right thing and troll the propagandist? Instead of the person putting themselves out there. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. Isn't that a concept, right? I mean, could you imagine if it worked like that? The propagandist gets trolled for him putting out the bullshit? No, sheep like the bullshit and they roll with it. Felomon, you're doing a great job. The sheep love your slap videos and they believe it. Bravo. Right? The Predwards, right? Oh, you just love being groomed by Predward when he puts out the charges on the News Now Houston case. The sick, dirty details. Being groomed in his chat room, right? Oh, you guys just love it. All this grooming and squid handling, what I call it. That's what I call it. But yeah, you gotta, when you go live in the mornings, you gotta watch. It's either gonna go live right after you, or, well, watch who you go live over. Okay. Oh my gosh, these Screech Turf War. Oh my gosh, they are just kicking out there. You better watch out when you go live. You'll get messages into Felomon, and while he's asleep, he needs to sleep. Nicola needs a lot of beauty sleep, just to let you know. Wide load coming through. I think we need another song. That first song I played was by the Monophonics. It just got released like a few weeks ago, something like that. Called War Paint. Frank Rizzo. Don't you hang up on me. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is a good one. Here we go.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Roofing.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good, how are
Listen,
you?
all right, look, I got a little problem here. I got some leaks up in the roof there.
Yeah.
I had some guys here yesterday, some little Mexicans. They're up there whacking away
no.
at my roof. They're telling me this, that, and the other thing.
Man, New Yorkers are really racist. You guys ever notice that? Just
Next thing
saying.
you know, it rains. I got the rain coming right down inside. I went up there, they're trying to show me this, that. I fired the two of the fuckers off on their fucking head. They don't know what the fuck they're doing up there. My wife's up there poking around. She's making like she knows what the fuck is up. I fired her down onto the fucking car. Now, what I need here, buddy, is I need this fucking thing done right. Tell me what you can do for me.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not fucking putting you on, man. This is aggravating me now. This shit's going on. My wife, she's up there poking around like she knows what the fuck she's doing. I kick her right up the fucking ass, threw her down onto the fucking car. Show me what you can do now. I really need this. It's all along the side of the fucking house. The water's coming in like a sieve. Hey, this is a fucking joke, huh? Come on, buddy, help me out here.
Okay, what's your name?
Frank Rizzo.
Spell it.
R-I-Z-Z-O.
R-I-Z-Z-O.
Yeah, now this has been going on for years now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah?
The rain just comes in. It's like buckets on my fucking head. It's getting out of line now. I got the fucking kids up there playing on the fucking roof. This is bullshit.
Give me your address.
It's 503 5th Street.
503 5th Street.
All right, listen.
Mm-hmm.
What do? You go up there with the kettles, the pots, the fucking hot shit? What do you do? Talk to me.
Well, I have to come see what...
All right, because you know what happens here? I got a lot of fucking problems. These little Mexican fuckers, they were up there with the hot shit, and they're fucking joking. They were up there slapping each other with the hot mops. I don't need this kind of shit. All right?
Yeah.
So I had to go up there, threw the two fuckers right down in the yard, split their fucking heads. Out of here.
Well, who'd you hire to do that?
I don't know the name of the fuckers. I thought I was going to get a little break on the price. The little bastards are up on the roof running around like fucking retards.
Huh. Well...
One of them come through the fucking window. He thinks he's cute. He's playing his little games. He fired his friend through my fucking window. He landed down in the living room. Hey, I can't have this shit.
Gee, many Christmas.
All right, Bob? You help me out there.
Okay.
All right? I want you to come over here. You look at the fucking roof. You get your hands right in there and get your hands fucking dirty, and you see what the problem is. All right? We'll see if we can fix this shit up.
Huh.
Okay?
I'll give you a call.
All right. If I get in your way, anything like that, you fire me down into the fucking yard, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
So, yeah, I guess I was wrong about New York. Oh my gosh, I was doing a little bit of trolling from my hot tub. But it was. I agree it was. But the thing is, not many people, and we've already been through this the last few days, know about the New Amsterdam. They think it's either in Holland or Canada. But, yeah, do your history back on the Anglo-Saxon Wars in the English Channel that lasted between the Dutch and the English for like 12 years or something like that. Then the New Amsterdam pops up right around that era. Just saying, in New York, for those that didn't get taught that in school, the New Amsterdam is in New York. Right now. Just saying, I've done, let's say, in-depth research on that. Just to, like, I don't know, it's the New Amsterdam. I mean, why not? You know? Oh my gosh. And what you find there is connected to those Anglo-Saxon wars. Well, you know, I always thought the Dutch were just, non-compliant, let's put that way, and wanted to just, you know, fight their own battles and grow their own tulips. But in the research, it showed that the Anglo-Saxon wars in the English Channel between the English and the Dutch, the Dutch were just trying to you know, import and export and ship pelts and furs and mink and beaver pelts and stuff like that. When apparently the English were human trafficking. It goes way back then on ships and stuff like that. You've seen the movies. But apparently, I guess the Dutch, through the research, were actually human trafficking themselves. But you don't know whether or not that research is real or true, or... See, because, I mean, you weren't there, right? I haven't left the planet yet. Well, can't say that. But anyways, when you come back, on your way back into the planet, you'll see that the Earth, the little blueberry we're on, isn't quite flat, okay? Just saying, you got to go out there and kind of look for yourself and then make your determinations from there. Yeah, I'm trolling you a little bit on that. Holy crap, Cox is trolling. He's the biggest liar on the internet. He's never left planet Earth. See how easy it is to set some of these guys up, really. I mean, you leave one little breadcrumb and freaking Philemon's phone is ringing off the hook. He's trying to get some beauty sleep. And oh my gosh, all bot armies to the front lines. Cox went live or you know, let's go here. Let's just go here, okay? Shay's charges are being read out by Cameron, by Scumrin. Hurry, Philemon, hurry. And then you spew it out in Scotty's chat. One little peon little chat, right? Oh, Shay got charged with this, that, and the other. But she hasn't served any jail time for some reason, and all those charges were dropped. See, that's what you guys aren't going to put out, like LARP Turtle Boy, LARPing Turtle Boy that likes to call up 16-year-olds on the phone. Just saying, busted out on that. Oh my gosh. But hey, you know, you want to be like a turtle boy. Yeah, I'll say his name. Oh, he'll pull up Cox. Thank you, good guy. Yes, Manhattan. That's absolutely correct. Oh my gosh. Well, they need us divided, good guy. NYC is very segregated. Yeah, I can't pull up chats anymore and post them, or else I'll crash this phone. But man, I mean, I couldn't even imagine having to be one of those types of guys, right? You're putting out the charges like you're winning, right? And you're doxing people like Spamton, and then saying that I'm trying to get him arrested when he's putting out a dox saying for people to call the cops on me. Wow. What do you do with that, huh? Well, see, the age-old tactic when it gets remixed, oh my gosh, it's like producing a track, right? I like the old school with the new school. So you start breaking out the old vocoders, the voice changers, and the old beat machines and the drum machines, right? And you have fun and you remix a track. But these new ones with just the AI, you know, I put on my community post the other day a link to an AI song that I built in like 5 minutes. It's perfect timing. Oh my gosh, it was so easy to put out an AI track. 5 minutes. You should go listen to it. There's a link on the community tab if you haven't yet. Sorry about the commercials. I try to do the free apps. No, I'm not trying to track anybody. I got better shit to do than that. I really do. I don't need to try to hack like these little pukes like Scumrin and Spamton. Right? I mean, come on, dude. It's so easy for people that are kind of trained, or you might have some education there. Just saying. To see that Scammer when he's getting 8 phones and say, I'm going to do some decoying and some catches with my new 8 phones. No, well, I don't know. Some people are so narcissistic, they would like hurt themselves just so they can lay in bed and troll all day. Really. I mean, really, with their new 8 phones and being able to make some sock accounts, a couple of sock accounts on Cox, right? I mean, dude, that's some loser shit, man. But hey, you know, I'm not really here for a pissing match and trying to win trophies and daily little gold stars. Just saying. That's right, tune out. Oh, did something hit home and somebody had to tune out? It's the way it is with these little narcissist little bastards. But hey, guess what? Since it's the internet and a lot of people are, you know, their narcissistic attitudes come out and inabilities and their trolling abilities to waste resources. Now the cops called on you and shit, right? It's been happening for a long time with me. But anyway, hey, I'll play the game, right? Oh, you guys want to play Narcopathville? You know, I'm in. Count me in. I'll go narcopath on you guys on the freaking internet, but I don't need to threaten anybody. Don't need to call the cops on anybody. And, wow, you guys are some doxing little pieces of shit, right? Especially when it came when it came down to doxing that single mom. No matter how big of a piece of shit she was. I mean, come on, dude. You dox a single mom with kids, especially that are, you know, have disabilities in the home. I might make a puppet out of you just because you're that big of a dumbass. Just saying. That's all I had to do to Felomon. They doxed that single mom. I saw that they did. So I go, oh, okay, this should be fun. I'll jump in. Let's have some panels, right? Jump onto a couple panels. They start playing tennis, keeping score in my comment section. So I record their voice, make them sound funny. And since then, he's been getting messages waking him up in the middle of the night if anything releases from my channel. Oh my gosh, it's so important. Speaking of the Felomons, He seems like one of those that's like, let's say, a 10-year contractor, a tenure. He goes by the 10-year contracts. Man. Yeah, from what I've seen, Shay's the one that's been getting assaulted. I mean, come on, you know. Well, you know, I mean, if you guys want to talk about assaults, I mean, Scumrin's been assaulted, right? By an MMA guy. Did that guy actually turn out to be, was he getting set up? Anybody know that? Right? The guy that beat the shit. I'd probably beat the shit out of somebody if they were trying to set me up on the street. Most of the guys that are guilty, they sit down, they're like, fuck, dude, I bet you the cops are coming, I'm fucked. They're trying to figure out the rest of their life. They're not thinking about swinging down. Let's put it that way. So maybe Scumrin set up the wrong MMA guy. Maybe it was somebody Scotty didn't like, since they're all in it together now. Scumbags. Anyway, this is a Troll Tune episode Saturday morning from the hot tub. I'm just trying to keep it above the belt. Some jerky boys. Oh my gosh, some prank calls. Those guys never went to jail for the prank calls they did, because you know why? They didn't really call back and harass people okay. When you guys harass people through the phone, all right? You got to call, and you're calling, and you're calling, and you're calling, right? That's Scumrin and his little crew meeting up with the Spamton and Scotty and Fellowmon crew, and they're loving it. Oh, we're going to harass some people through their phones, especially when they go live, like what happened to Vic, one of his first few lives. Calling like 50 times, right? And then all of a sudden, Spamton, yesterday, he's admitting, oh man, I made $10 trolling yesterday. $13 whole dollars. Dude, that's some weak shit, man. Oh my God. Oh, they did that to you too, Shay? Ah, okay. All right. Oh man, let's get into spa mode here. Oh man, should we hit the jets? Oh man, let's do a blast off. Make sure I don't recode my phone here. Oh man. Oh, here we go. There's some stage 3 we're giving them. Right, we just been simmering them up at stage 2 from the hot tub. Then we go to stage 4 over here. Oh, watch out. Oh, that's some stage 4. Oh man, that'll get Fellowmon out of bed right there. Oh, here's some stage 5. Oh man, they don't like the stage 5. Cock's giving them the stage 5. Oh no. Oh my gosh, really, seriously. Oh, okay. And I didn't know they were trying to call you during that stream, but isn't that amazing how, and thank you for putting that in there when you had a welfare. Oh, wait a minute. You're not talking about the recent welfare check that they called in on you, right? That was the first one. Wow. Shay's such a badass. She's had welfare check calls done on her and so forth. Amazing. Wow, such a threat. Such a threat to sickos, huh, Fellowmon? Oh my gosh, make sure you try to bust out a catcher that's actually got guys to admit they're guilty. That's some interesting body language, though. Yeah, maybe if you come out swinging after you get accused of, some bullshit by a guy like Scumrin, you might swing down on some people. But if you're guilty, you might sit down and go, shit, how am I going to talk my way out of this, right? Just saying. But anyway, yeah, good thing you did that writ of mandamus there, Shay. Good job. Oh, yeah, you might have, that first one, you might have been live on Facebook or something like that. Let's find a different song. Man, this song hit the other day. Where's it at? Probably here. What the heck is this?
Hey, what's going on there? So we've been putting the Predward Defense Force Dorkbot chapter on blast, and also the Predward Defense Force Valley Boy MMA chapter on blast. These guys are so brilliant to have to White Knight for Predward. Here, let's listen to Dorkbot. He's really gonna spill it here.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make this a quick one, all right? I mean, it doesn't need to be a fast one. I mean, a short.
Oh,
Sorry,
my
I'm really
gosh.
messed up right now, but I promise you, I'm not gonna lie like Jeff.
Oh yeah, right.
Jeff, let's keep it short, buddy. You need help, man.
Right,
You need help, buddy. Facts.
right.
Telling you, I know from addiction,
He
Yeah.
knows.
everybody needed help. You need some help right now.
Right, yeah,
Give
drug addict losers calling out drug addict losers in their Valley Boy chapter MMA, and also the Dorkbot chapter. They're joining teams, by the way, everyone. The Valley Boy chapter MMA with Scotty Karate, and his Cuck Force with Fellow Mon is joining forces with the Dorkbot crew, part of the Predward Defense Force. So, I mean, I don't really know what their goal is besides calling each other losers that are already losers, that are already drug addicts. And yeah, that's what we've been subjected to here in the, in the YT platform, where they, allow terrorists to basically monetize and so forth. And
Oh, yeah, I want to stop that there. Oh, man. Monetizing terrorists, right? Is that what Spamton's trying to do? Is that what Angela and others are helping people do, is monetize some little domestic terrorist piece of shit? Just wondering, just like this, I believe, either, what is it, the Gonzalez or Rodriguez case versus Google? Man, I think I hope we're coming back into the season where we actually get a ruling on that case. It hit the Ninth Circuit Court. What is it, Gonzalez or Rodriguez? Now I'm going to sound like a racist. Oh my gosh. Good guy. Right? You didn't remember their name. You're a racist, Cox. No, I'm not. I'm kind of actually got some biracial mixing going on in my bloodline. If anybody needs to know that, it'll keep you from coming to the house and going through my dirty chonies hamper. All right, having to pull your DNA samples, right, Fellowmon? Fellomon's the type that would stalk me in a restaurant. Actually, no, they'd pay little shitbags. Strike the last. No, they pay little shitbags to come into a restaurant just to grab my cup before I leave, right? Well, after I leave and before they take it, swipe it real quick. Grab your straw, your fork. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of shit we've been dealing with. Very Stasi. Let's see. Well, while I pull up Gonzalez or Rodriguez versus Google, we'll.
that's going through the Ninth Circuit Court right now. Gonzalez versus Google. I mean, right? ISIS allowed to have super chat and promote their, radical extremist recruiting videos.
Yeah, why look into Rob Lowe, right, Dorkbot? Why look into Rob Lowe? Right, that guy, no, don't look into Rob Lowe, especially when his source is JT Colfax. Now, that's all right. The guy just got a lifetime ban from Tommy. In the flesh, I guess, in the person, but I guess JT Colfax wanted to pop up on a short last night, flipping out on something. Oh, they gotta keep their streets turf, I guess, right? Gotta keep that corner you're working there. Okay. All right.
So forth. That's okay on the YT platform with the Predward Defense Force, right? Striking channels. See, this guy's complaining. Oh, right. Oh, Cox struck me, right? Oh, he gave me a couple of privacy strikes where all I had to do was take his name out, right? Where Predward totally just completely copyright strikes videos, me and Vic's channel, and to get, you know, his Lisa video taken down, right? And also added strikes to our channel. Wow, you know, I mean, Dorkbot, right? These guys and their great logic, their circular arguments and bullshit. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm impressed, guys. Great job, Predward Defense Force. Keep it up. You're doing great.
Oh, main supporter.
Oh, yes. 2019 and 2020 makes 2 years, and it is thousands of dollars.
Oh, man.
You're looking at it.
That's the main supporter of the rodent right there.
Donated all that for attention.
Here's April 5th.
Now he's going to show you the PayPal I gave him for 2020. Now start calculating the money here. The video I've been playing the last 10 minutes was from 2019. Now with his own lips, he's going to tell you how much more money he scammed from me. Let's listen to Rex.
Oh, listen to this clucker.
Cox over there telling me that I'm with Thomas Schoenberger, and I need to get my Thomas
You
muffin.
sure do.
Cox over there baiting me about Dave Acton.
Oh, man.
It's never ending.
The pigeon. And look. Straight ahead is the Fulton Fish Market. No, those aren't old women you're smelling. This is a fish market. Actually, on a hot day, my apartment is reminiscent to this smell. Look at this guy in the suit. It looked like a Godfather movie.
Gotta save the rest of that. I'm gonna put the video up of that. We're gonna play that next time I do a stream from my studio. I want to play this song, okay? And then when we come back from this, all right, I want to go over this case, a couple of cases now, and see if anybody, it strikes a nerve anywhere with anyone. Just saying, we're gonna go over a couple cases. All right, I'll be right back. somebody should. I got some questions pertaining to a few things. I'm gonna go through a case here in a second.
my pocket.
All right, we'll wait to play that next clip. Gonna wait to play that. Wait to play that.
I don't
for the
even,
ending.
like, I don't.
Oh man. All right, so we've got this case. As I was looking for the Gonzalez versus Google case, I have this on my clipboard. This other case. It's kind of a newer development, but I'm not sure if it's the same person or not. But man, this would be horrible. I mean, just a horrible finding for, let's say, Scumrin side. Oh my gosh. If it were true, if this were a let's say an over the target hit, all right, let's just put it that way. But we've got this pellet 11th Circuit case. Mr. Jackson. It's actually United States, the appealee versus Mr. Jackson. See, he's trying to put in an appeal, number 14-15637, decided June 28, 2016. Given the list, I believe, of the attorneys for the appellant. Mr. Jackson appeals his 78-month sentence and $2 million restitution after pleading guilty to one count of mail fraud in violation of 18 U.S.C. 1341. We affirm. So it looks like they're upholding that. Maybe? I don't know. Background. Jackson was charged by information with committing 2 counts of mail fraud. Count 1, alleged Jackson mailed 2 fraudulent tax refund checks from Florida to Ohio on April 11, 2014. Count 2, alleged Jackson mailed 1 fraudulent tax refund check from Florida to Ohio on April 22, 2014. The information alleged these checks were sent as part of a scheme lasting from 2011 December through April 22nd through 2014, in which Jackson sent hundreds of fraudulently obtained tax refund checks totaling approximately $2 million, and corresponding fraudulent identification documents to a check casher in Ohio for cashing. Pursuant to a written plea agreement, Jackson pled guilty to count 1 of the information and count 2 is dismissed. His plea agreement, Jackson reserved the right to contest the alleged $2 million loss amount at sentencing. Jackson executed a factual proffer with his plea agreement. The proffer states, at some unspecified time, Jackson began mailing tax refund checks to Miami, Florida to James Powers at United Check Cashing in Cincinnati, Ohio. Powers would cash the checks and repay Jackson by sending him cash through the mail. Law enforcement became aware of fraudulent tax refund checks being cashed at United and approached Powers, who agreed to cooperate. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. On April 11, 2014, Jackson went to a post office in Miami and prepared an envelope to send to United, his friend, Mr. Powers. He used false name and return address. Jackson concealed 2 tax refund checks totaling $6,400. Inside a book, I put it inside a book and placed the book in the envelope for mailing. Law enforcement took a fingerprint sample from the book. Fingerprints taken matched Jackson's fingerprints. Jackson admitted in his proffer that both checks were obtained through the filing of fraudulent tax returns. He knew the tax refund checks had been obtained by fraud. Neither of the individuals to whom the checks were addressed lived at the address listed on the tax refund checks. He was aware of the tax refund checks and their names, nor had neither of the individuals to whom the checks were addressed lived at the address listed on the tax refund checks, nor were they aware of the tax refund checks in their name, nor had authorized Jackson to those checks. Got some A16 level enhancement under USSG 21B.1. Since the amount of loss was more than 1 million but less than 2.5, a level 6 enhancement under the 2B1.1, not the 21, a 2B1.1. Because of the crime involved 250 or more victims. Oh wow, level enhancement under 2B1.1. Since the crime involved the possession of 5 or more means of identification that were unlawfully produced from or obtained by the use of another means of identification. Jackson objected to each of these enhancements as well as underlying factual allegations on which the probation officer relied in applying them. The first sentencing hearing, December 4, 2014, the government presented the testimony of James Powers, the owner of United, an unindicted co-conspirator, and Special Agent Jason Layton of the Internal Revenue Service. Powers testified he was introduced to Jackson in 2011 by Glenda. Oh, man, there's another Glenda. Why we got all these Glendas? Holy crap. Interesting. Let's see. Introduced in 2011 by Glenda Johnson, Jackson's cousin, who told him Jackson prepared taxes in Florida and needed someone to cash tax refund checks for him. Let's see. I want to get to this part. In 2012, Powers cashed approximately $2.3 million in tax refund checks for Jackson. Initially, Jackson provided copies of Florida driver's license along with the checks he sent to Powers, but later stopped sending identification documents, although Powers generally required such documentation. Powers estimated he received more than 100 copies of driver's licenses before Jackson stopped sending them. Damn. That's some pretty serious stuff. Bunch of stuff in here about some checks, more checks. Approximately 140,000 had been reclaimed by the Department of Treasury. Powers contacted Jackson about the reclamation notices to find out what was happening, but Jackson provided only vague responses. Powers testified he believes he had received a total of 150 to 200 checks from Jackson, but wasn't sure the exact number. Trying to go down a little bit more here. Interesting. Wow, some restitution looks like. Judge found the government had made a sufficient showing to support the requested amount of restitution by a preponderance of the evidence. The ordered restitution in the amount of $2,088,677.53. On appeal, Jackson argues the judge violated his right to due process by relying on unreliable evidence in resolving the disputed sentencing issues regarding the amount of loss, number of victims, and use of 5 or more means of identification, as well as the restitution amount. Jackson asserts Powers' testimony was unreliable because, as an unindicted co-conspirator, he had a strong motive to remain unindicted by placing the blame entirely on Jackson. Which is true. That's true. He did not have records to substantiate his communications with Jackson and could not state with certainty that Jackson, rather than Glenda Johnson, was the one sending him the tax refund checks. Whoa. Slippery, huh? Slippery like some of these troll bags out there. Oh, you guys suck. Consequently, wait a minute. That was kind of interesting about this unindicted co-conspirator. He says his testimony about the number of tax refund checks he received from Jackson, 150 to 200, was inconsistent with Agent Layton's testimony. There were a total of 513 checks. Oh, wow. Okay, so he gets, the unindicted co-conspirator gets off because their numbers are wrong. All right. Wow. Interesting. He argues Agent Layton's testimony was likewise unreliable because Agent Layton could not testify of all the tax refund checks were fraudulent and did not conduct interviews to determine which tax returns were fraudulent, although he could have done so. Oh, wow. Jackson further maintains the government sentencing memorandum and Agent Layton's testimony are unreliable, since the government did not present any evidence or legal authority in support of the claimed indictors of fraud. Indicators, not indictors. Support the claimed indicators of fraud. Consequently, Jackson contends the evidence presented at sentencing and at the restitution hearing was insufficient to support the sentencing enhancement he received and the restitution amount imposed. Finally, Jackson requests the government be precluded from presenting additional evidence on remand. Here's some of the judge's discussion, citing a case, United States versus Rodriguez. Credibility determinations typically are the province of the fact finder. We generally will defer to the district judge's credibility determination unless the testimony is exceedingly improbable, so no reasonable fact finder could accept it. Okay, wow, all right. The government bears the burden of proving both the applicability of sentencing enhancements and the amount of restitution by preponderance of the evidence. Under that standard, the burden of is satisfied if the tier of fact believes that the existence of a fact is more probable than its non-existence. United States versus Almedina. Citation and internal quotation marks omitted. Due process requires the evidence presented bear minimal indicia of reliability, and the defendant be given the opportunity to refute that evidence. Yeah. Where a defendant challenges his sentence because the judge relied upon false or unreliable information, the defendant must show that the challenged evidence is materially false or unreliable and that it actually served as the basis for the sentencing. Jackson's due process claim fails because he cannot show the evidence relied upon by the judge was materially false or unreliable. See ID at 1269. First, Jackson contends Powers' testimony was inherently unreliable since he's an indicted co-conspirator and therefore had a motive to stay unindicted and accuse Jackson, but Jackson had the opportunity to cross-examine Powers concerning a bias and motivation for testifying. It was within the judge's discretion to determine whether and to what extent to credit Powers' testimony. Jackson also contends Powers' testimony to be unreliable because Powers could not state with certainty Jackson had mailed the tax refund checks, but they found his prints on a book, mailing a book from the post office. Powers did not provide phone records to substantiate his communications with Jackson. Interesting. And Powers' testimony concerning the number of tax refund checks was inconsistent with Agent Layton's testimony. These arguments are unavailing. The mere fact Powers was not physically present when Jackson mailed the tax refund check does not render unreliable his testimony. He understood, based on his communications with Jackson, that Jackson was the person sending the tax refund checks. Although Powers did not have telephone records to substantiate his testimony, Jackson's fingerprints were found on the book. The 2 fraudulent tax refund checks sent to Powers on April 2014. Which put Jackson was the person who had sent those tax refund checks and provided circumstantial evidence to corroborate Jackson also sent the 2012 refund checks. All right, well, Powers' inaccurate testimony concerning the number of checks does not suggest his testimony is otherwise unreliable. Yeah, well, I mean, you just incriminated yourself there more, dude. Oh my gosh, like some of these weirdos do. That's why this case pertains in so many ways. Let's see. Furthermore, Powers' testimony concerning the total amount of the tax refund checks, 2.3 mil, was consistent with the amount identified in the IRS investigation and with Agent Layton's testimony. Oh, man. All right. Well, they're just backing up that there is sufficient proof and evidence. But I'm wondering, I'm thinking they upheld, or actually this is rejecting his appeal, I believe. Affirmed. Going back up to the top. Yeah. United States of America plaintiff appellee versus Mr. Jackson defendant appellate. So Christopher Jackson appeals his 78-month sentence and $2 million restitution after pleading guilty to 1 count in fraud in violation, and they affirm that. So he pled guilty. Wait a minute. They affirmed it? That's where I need a professional on scene. So are they affirming that the original is to stick, that he owes $2 million, and he did 78 months. Huh. That is quite interesting. Oh yeah, you little shell bags like OG Juan Cannoli that try to tie me to people that I don't even know. Good try, and Fellamon and all these other little losers like Porter, Farmer, trying to push. Man, they just did a change in the algorithms and make sure Mr. Cox's videos do not show up and the shill OG Juan Cannoli videos show up first. Isn't that amazing? Let's get back to this other case. That is an interesting correlation. I wonder if it's the same person from Florida that's getting mixed in with this little reality show. Amazing, right? You got some people that have got some fraud charges possibly involved with making a reality show. Isn't that interesting? Quite interesting to me. Let's see, going to my bookmarks. It's going to take me a minute to pull up the Gonzalez. What's this? Oh, this is interesting. Ninth Circuit revives suit against social media giants over nightclub terror attack. And then you got the Shamshillies going to that nightclub just to party it up where people got shot, apparently. Ninth Circuit panel on Tuesday, largely, this was from an article June 22nd, 2021. I'm just going to go through the beginning of this. Tech giants argued that the Communications Decency Act absolves them of liability for terror attacks committed or sanctioned by Islamic State group in Paris, Istanbul, and San Bernardino. So this actually, the reason why I grabbed this would have to do with that. Also, the Gonzalez versus Google case where they, and I'm going to try to get over to that case, but they harboring terrorists, letting ISIS monetize and get super chat and be put in the algorithms with their recruiting videos, so forth. But tech giants are arguing the Communications Decency Act absolves them from liability for terror attacks committed or sanctioned by the Islamic State groups in Paris, Istanbul, San Bernardino, and California. Ninth Circuit out of San Francisco panel on Thursday, largely the Thursday around June 22nd, 2021. On Tuesday, largely answered the question of whether social media networks can be held liable for terror attacks around the world. They can't. Unless the families of the victims can show, as they may have in one case, that the tech giants knowingly allow terrorist groups to create and maintain public accounts and turning a deaf ear to complaints. Oh man, doesn't that apply to a lot of things that some people have been going through, right? With like having maybe, the Spamgula G connection right into the bullpen at night with the night crew, to when you throw back an appeal, they strike your channel and you throw back the appeal, and 5 minutes later that appeal comes back denied. Oh man, is that harboring maybe some terrorist acts, some domestic terrorist activity? I'm telling you, right? To waste resources. That's what I call domestic terrorism, is to waste your resources and have people call my county sheriff for me LARPing on the internet and documenting some other people what they say. Oh my gosh. Right? Call the cops and it costs 40 to 50 grand to send out a SWAT team. They do a bunch of damage, maybe shoot my dog like you guys want to happen. Right? Oh my gosh. Right? That's domestic terrorism. It's a waste of resources. And all you guys want to do is sit back and wait for your little notification come in. And oh my gosh, Cox is live. Right? Call the cops. All right. That's why we do writ of mandamus around here, and you guys suck. Just put it that way. But good job weaponizing the internet to further your little blackmail scheme, fraud, and extortion. Little extortion ring. And maybe child trafficking, too. Some child trafficking networks going on there. And maybe being protected by dirty cops. I'm just saying. And their little confidential informants that got the snitch qualified immunity. Holy shit, right? Wow. But the panel, we're going to continue on just reading this next sentence. But the panel also said it's time for either the executive or legislative branches to do something about unregulated social media networks and the broad immunity provided under the Communications Decency Act of 1996. And I'm wondering when section 230, when did that hit? Let's do a new on I'm gonna do a new browser there. Section 230 gets introduced. See, they're trying to harbor domestic terrorism and terrorists legally, which makes their grift legal to make money off of domestic terrorists and international terrorists and terrorists that are, you know, connected to the U.S. government, so forth. In my opinion, like ISIS and shit like that. A lot of army guys come back and say, fuck, dude, we were fighting ISIS, but we were ISIS. What the fuck? They didn't even know. Yeah, okay, section 230. Introduced. Or date introduced. Because this ties into that ruling that's going to be on the Gonzalez versus Google. Section 230 is a section of Title 47 of... Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm reading from this freaking site. You dumbasses want me to pay. What the hell? Section 230 is a section of Title 47 of the United States Code that was enacted as part of the Communications Decency Act, which is Title 5 of the Telecommunications Act, and generally provides immunity for online computer services with respect to third-party content generated by its users. At its core, Section 230 provides immunity for liability for providers and users of an interactive computer service who publish information provided by third-party users. Wow, why isn't this protecting Ammon Bundy from getting sued for somebody else posting on his website that a hospital in Boise is trafficking? Just saying. I mean, I'm just wondering, but hey, you know, you got shill bags like tacos and Shillomon, right? And even somebody else, Sugar Shit's even joining it. Oh, we hate Ammon Bundy. Well, I mean, he did some shit for his country, I think, and it does look like he is an asset of the government, but I mean, who really knows, right? I haven't shook his hand and walked up and looked him in the eyes and go, hey, dude, are you actually an asset for the government? Come on, man. I mean, how did you lose your election of governor? I mean, how could you do that of Idaho? I mean, come on, man. But hey, you know, his family is suing the government again for that 2014 standoff that they all won. They all had like 100 years worth of conspiracy charges up against them and they won, but you guys hate that person. Saying these. Well, I mean, the Mormon thing is, I mean, okay, I put up community posts. Yeah, I mean, I was raised in Utah around Mormons and it's like one in Rome type thing, and I left when I was 24 years old. But some people are going to peddle, right? Oh, Cox is a Mormon. No, I denounced all bullshit religion when I was like 24 years old. Okay? All right, just saying. But hey, you know, that Catholic over there now, right? She's going to call herself a backslidden Catholic just to try to call me a Mormon, right? And she doesn't care. She's just a troll anyway, but she's gonna lie to people that she's a backslidden Catholic when she's, whoo, man, she just uses that as a crutch and a victim card, I'm telling you. Just saying. Yeah, I'll put you on blast, Sugar Shit. Anyways, let's find where is So Section 230 just enforces the non-liability for social media tech giants, but oh, there it is. Yeah, Gonzalez versus Google. Interesting enough. Maybe we need some music, some background music. I want to do hopefully find a certain station. Here, let's try that, see how it's sounding. Alright. Turn that down just a little bit. Do a mic adjustment. What is going on there? Plaintiffs challenged the district court's dismissal of 3 actions seeking damages under the Anti-Terrorism Act, ATA, against Google, Twitter, and Facebook on the basis that defendant social media platforms allowed ISIS to post videos and other content to communicate the terrorist group's message to radicalize new recruits and to generally further its mission. Plaintiffs also claim that Google placed paid advertisements in proximity to ISIS-created content and shared the resulting ad revenue with ISIS. The Gonzalez plaintiffs appeal concerns claims. Wait a minute. The Gonzalez plaintiffs appeal concerns claims for both direct and secondary liability against Google. The Tamina, and I looked that up. The Tamina, or I can't remember, it's Taamneh. I looked that up. I can't remember exactly what it is, but I looked it up when I was looking this up back a long time ago. What's our date on this? Oh, it does go over Section 230. Okay. I'm not getting a date on this, but we'll figure it out. It's easy to find. But I believe in February 2023 is when the Ninth Circuit saw this case. And it usually takes about a year for something like this to come through on a decision through the Ninth Circuit. The Tamina and Claiborne plaintiffs' appeals concern claims for secondary liability against Google, Twitter, and Facebook. In Gonzalez, the Ninth Circuit concluded that the presumption against the extraterritorial application of federal statutes did not prevent Section 230 of the Communications Act, Decency Act, from applying to plaintiffs' claims because the relevant conduct took place in the United States. Well, see, this is an act of terrorism that was outside of the United States. It was the Paris attack, and the daughter was killed in that attack, so the parents are suing in civil for the death of her daughter because they harbored ISIS, which they're trying to, the federal... We'll back up. Application of federal statutes did not prevent Section 230 of the CDA from applying to the plaintiff's case because of the relevant conduct took place in the United States. Okay, so they're saying the conduct took place in the United States. ISIS was being harbored, even though the act took place outside of the United States, but the girl was a United States citizen. Furthermore, the Justice Against Sponsors of International Terrorism Act of 2016, the JASTA, did not impedily repeal Section 230. So the JASTA did not impedily repeal Section 230. The panel joined the First and Second Circuits in holding that Section 230 is limited to criminal prosecutions. So they can be sued under 230 civilly, just they're not able to be held criminally liable. So that's why Section 230 held in the Bundy case. They went after him. The panel joined the First and Second Circuits in holding that Section 230 is limited to criminal prosecution. Oh, yeah, dude. And I just checked this. I don't know if you're there still. But, yeah, interesting that, and I already talked about this, that JT Colfax being the source for Rob Lowe and him running with it, but he should have already tried to get a hold of Tommy, like when he went to his house, instead of, yeah, that's a Fox 31 station. So instead of publishing first and running with JT Colfax gives him, he should have tried to show up to his house like he did before he already published, see? So Rob Lowe is, in my opinion, because Dorkbot, the way he protects Rob Lowe, right? Oh, why would anybody need to look into Rob Lowe? I mean, dude. Oh my gosh. That's as bad as Eric Shilkerson doing a suicide LARP for an unregistered sex offender that should have been registered. Just saying. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, and I don't mind retracting and being wrong. I mean, that's from day one. But when you're going to try to bury me with lies, like I threatened to kill somebody and their family, what about the threats of, like, back in the day, these scumbags threatened to kill my dog? Kill me. Oh my gosh, nobody cares about that. We need Cox gone because he will retract and republish. All right, let's see here. So it's limited to Section 230 is limited in criminal prosecutions. Therefore, plaintiff's claims were not categorically excluded from the reach of Section 230 immunity. So they're saying they're going to try to override Section 230 on this one, I think. The panel affirmed the district court's ruling that Section 230 immunity bars plaintiffs' non-revenue sharing claims. Man, I need a professional. Oh, yep. Well, and the publishing, see, even with the streams and publishing and being protected up under a company like Matt Zaccarino has, a communications company without an editor, just saying. See, the company gets held liable, but more civilly. So Matt Zaccarino, him representing a company is like creating the straw man to, just if somebody's going to sue, they sue the communications company. And he keeps going. But does that allow somebody to be negligent in their reporting? Especially around the Denise Mad Cow arena, huh? Sham Shilly Clinton. Oh my gosh. Another Pete Santilli, and apparently another, I think he's a mini muffin. I think Sam is the perfect mini muffin. Dude, Sam, telling you, dude, if you're a mini muffin, like you're a pre-baked, take-home pre-baked muffin that's a spin-off from the actual Muffin Man, Mr. Schoenberger, dude, you're going to have heart problems soon, dude, and you're a young guy, man. I'm just saying, because when you get sucked in with that Mitch Richmond crew, and I heard that guy trying to, go to bat for you last night in a roundabout way there with the Hoax Wars crew. You know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, these guys. But anyways, let's get back to this. The panel affirmed the district court's ruling that Section 230 immunity bars plaintiffs' non-revenue sharing claims. The panel also affirmed that the district court's dismissal of the direct liability revenue sharing claims for failure to adequately allege proximate cause. No, I see the probable cause and the liability, and I mean, dude, letting ISIS and these other little shill bags that are like, let's say, trolls for attorney generals, it's some domestic terrorism shit, and you guys are helping cover up for dirty cops and politicians. Just saying, especially when you have to put out the charges on Shea that have been dropped, and you got to pedal it, fellow Mon, you little shill bag. All right. The panel also affirmed the district's court dismissal of direct liability revenue sharing claims. Separately, the panel concluded that the TAC's direct liability revenue sharing claims did not plausibly allege that Google's actions qualified as acts of international terrorism within the meaning of 18 U.S.C. 2331, and that the secondary liability revenue sharing claims failed to plausibly allege either conspiracy or aiding and abetting liability under the ATA. Okay. So, the interesting thing about this is the control of the algorithms. How did ISIS end up in the algorithm? How did Predward end up in the algorithms? You see what I'm saying? One of Kimmy, right? Kim's of the puppy mill, one of her big guys. Oh, she got a big guy, right? And, wow, you know, whew. Oh my gosh, Lisa Lake. And you know what, Lisa Lake, I think you asked me to play a video the other day, and I forgot which one you wanted played. And thank you, by the way. Good guy, please subscribe to, well, actually, maybe, hold on, I think I got the video somewhere, you guys. You guys got to watch this video of Lisa Lake's on one of her other channels. She's putting Predward on blast, and it's a great video. And thank you for re-uploading that, Lisa Lake. Thank you for being here. Holy crap. We're privileged Saturday morning. The queen of TrollTunes, we'll put it that way. Losing more channels than I got underwear. That's no shit, man. Felomon keeps on stealing them out of my dirty clothes hamper and taking them in for DNA samples and stuff like that. It's not good. It's not good. It's an Cox obsession, okay? And it's leading to some people's psychosis, and this is just not good. Not good at all, man. All right. Did I put that freaking video of the I don't want to say the name. I don't want to give it up. But I'm thinking Sham Clinton is, and I will give Larpy some shout outs for that, you little subversive bastard. We'll give Larpy, he calls Sam Sham, so I called him Sham Shilly. Gosh darn it. It's on I'm Generic too, huh? Hey, good guy, I'm trying to get you a video if you're still listening. I'm trying to get you a video of Predward that's just freaking hilarious you haven't seen yet. I think you should play it on your channel if you could, if you don't mind. Oh, what freaking happened to it? You know what's weird is it didn't show up on your channel. It showed up as that it was public, Lisa, but it was unlisted for it's weird. I'm gonna have to go back through my freaking history to go find it, and I don't know how I got you dropped me the link somewhere. Yes, Lisa. Yep. And what's weird is you sent me a link, but that video doesn't show up on that channel. You can only see it by link, and it's not unregistered or private. It was really weird. Maybe you can drop the link to that one so Good Guy can grab that. Yes. Because dude, Good Guy, you need to play this video on your show, please. Making a request from let's say an avid viewer of the Good Guy show. It's just starting up. You already had Felomon that went through there with his slander campaign, trying to control the narrative on a new streamer. That's what they do. See, I help the streamers get up and going, and then they come through and then try to spread their bullshit and, try to get the guy confused. But anyways, yeah, that's weird, Lisa. You sent me, like I said, the link to that video. It's not showing on the I'm Generic 2. And holy crap, I'd have to go back a couple of days just to find that link of history, view history. But I really appreciate if you could drop that link in the chat, because like I said, it's going to take me a few days worth of history here to find it. Oh my gosh. There it is. Oh shit. Why is that a studio link? Studio.youtube.video. Edit. I don't know if that's the right one, Lisa. Here, let me check. Holy crap. What are you dropping in my chat, Lisa? 2 views 1 day ago. Oh, it's weird because when I clicked on that the first time, it didn't show that it was unregistered. Oh my gosh. Yeah, good guy. Please play that on your freaking stream. Or JD, somebody. Thank you. Yeah, that's a weird link. Why did it drop a studio.youtube? Lisa, what are you doing there? Do 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 do. I got questions if you got answers. You got answers and I got more questions. Right? Man, why did subversives like even urban disciples, man, try to get a hold of them about a case, right? Try to get a hold of him. And he goes live and he says, I'll call you back this afternoon. And he's all going live, all tough. Man, I don't want nobody contacting me. I said no one contact me. Well, dude, I wouldn't be contacting you if it wasn't, like, important. And I thought your expertise would be important to my research. But, hey, you know, some people much rather just LARP it up and make stupid videos, slap videos and shit like that. Especially put me in there, right? Oh my gosh, I couldn't join his panel the other day. I was on the road. So I log in, I go, dude, why you gotta lie to your audience, you know, and play tough guy instead of telling the truth, man? Seriously, I mean, you know what? I got that text message on my phone since you like to screw around like that. Do. See, he didn't even bring it up, man. Said, don't flip out. I got a few minutes to talk, but I have a pro wrestler I wanted to ask your advice on. Kind of important. We'll take a few minutes. If you're sleeping, sorry to bug you. We both got upset. We both got set up by Glittery Stalker's crew unless you're with them. So I text him, unless you're with them, Urban. I hope not, and need a straight up on a wrestler. Kind of like the Rick Crude character. He texts me back, hey, busy at the moment, but we can do it later on. Perfect. Give me a time. I want to make sure I'm not busy. Sometime this afternoon, he replies back. And I go, thank you. Looking forward to it. And then he doesn't call back, goes live the next morning. Says, man, I'm not talking to anybody online. I'm the personal on my phone. Okay, dude. Then why say that you would call me? Just say, dude, I'll go live and we'll record it. I'd be like, no, because I need this to be private. It's a private investigation. As far as let's say the fourth branch of government, the oversight, civilian oversight that needs to take place in our country. Just saying. Oh my gosh. We the people aren't the oversight of the oversight of the oversight, are we? Nah, no, not at all, right? Not especially if you've got a honorable discharge from the military. Holy crap. Scummer will put that out. Oh, he got a discharge. See, that's what the shills do. They'll run with it like the spam taunt, saying, oh, he got a discharge. Yes, that means you were released. Now, was it under honorable or dishonorable conditions? Oh, he got an honorable discharge. Oh, man, that's got to be horrible, right? No, that means you completed your service. Right. That's what those shillbags do. Hey, good guy, if you came back in, hit that link. Hit this link right there if you've been going in and out, whatever. Please play that on your show. I'm asking you, pretty please. Yeah, that was weird. Oh, okay, there it is again. Holy crap. Menthol Man, what's up, dude? Well, I did click that .studio link, so, I mean, it works, but... Yeah, it's the same thing. You probably just did a share. You can do the share button instead of Control-C, the actual URL from the search bar or whatever it is. Oh, Menthol Man. You know, I might have to actually ask you to come on a panel one of these days. Might need some testimony out of Menthol Man. and his involvement. Right? And that's in a shill bag of do. And his involvement, he's a liar. And that's it. That's all they'd say. No proof, nothing. Right? That's how it works, right? Menthol man? Oh, he's a liar. And that's it. He's gonna get arrested real soon. He's gonna be arrested, just like Malibu said. We're gonna have Cox surrounded and arrested and surrounded by media, and media's gonna be there to film it. Oh man, hasn't happened in 2 years, I think. But anyways, oh, you wanna do a panel up? All right, I'll grill you, Menthol man. We'll make it fun. You can go totally subversive if you want to, and I'll blast you. Well, been an exciting show today, everybody, from the hot tub. Almost 2 hours here. Probably keep it at 2 hours. Thank you for joining in the Naked Hot Tub Network Saturday morning TrollTunes episode. From Studio, like, D or something. C or D. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't got any suggestions either. I mean, I just read shit and talk weird and stupid and try to make people laugh and try not to get the cops called on me for doing it. Hold on. Right. I'm just here for my morning belly laughs, really, from Lisa Lake. She gives me a good ab workout. I'll watch some of her videos in the morning. Great ab workout, Lisa Lake channels. Well, the two that are left, huh, Lisa? Unless she's working on more, I'm sure, because she's a kind of a smart cookie. You really can't take down Lisa Lake, but you can try and get her channel struck and taken down, or, you know, unless she's really smart and just taking them down on her own and letting people think they get struck and preserving all that evidence and start a new channel and start over. Oh well, I mean, it's fun. It's all should be fun, right? Please don't call the cops on Lisa Lake for her risque cartoons that she does, please. Thank you. I mean, I enjoy it. She saved my ass, dude. She helped me see through the Malibu LARP real quick. I didn't even know Malibu was using me and her LARP as saying that, you know, I was her boyfriend to people, so they would troll me. And to cover up for the Dink Williams, you know, them love LARPing, whatever they were doing there. Right? She uses me. Lisa Lake kind of lets me know I'm a dumbass for being in the Malibu sector. Right? But hey, you know, I'm a sucker for, you know, a woman says she's a woman, but, you know, I didn't know until later that might have something between its legs there. But anyway, I mean, I don't know. It was later on. But, you know, damsel in distress, portrayed damsel in distress, you know, I'm going to go, hey, you all right? What's going on? Right? Do you need some of my research on some of these gang stalking activities that are happening online? Just for private research. I haven't even released this yet. Here, keep it on the lowdown. She fucking runs with it, releases it. Puts her then so she can run around. He put me on the chopping block, huh, dork? Yeah. Then Felomon all gets wrenched up with her. Right? She opens up the arena just like the good guy. Seriously, man, good guy, just don't want to see your channel end up like a Malibu channel. I mean, it could be heading that way. But that's why I hang around, you know what I'm saying? That's why I've, like, you know, kind of put myself out there in a sense. Let's put it that way. Like I said, I'm just trying to help people get better streams and figure out, you know, a few tips and tricks. And all of a sudden, I'm supposedly working for him and in a council, and I never got invited to a council. Oh my gosh. So I'm just going to let this fly right here. Urban Disciples, you little puke bag subversive, okay? He's trying to put out there and trying to get people to believe that I've actually hurt people and then like, let's say, LARPed it up that I've saved them. Okay. And as having training as a first responder, I'll just say this. Sometimes your timing in life, right? You get put certain places where somebody might need help. because you got the training, or, you know, you're, I don't want to go too deep, but, I mean, come on, dude. Really? He's going to try to portray that I've hurt people and then put them in the woods to go find them and be the hero. Really, dude. Wow, man. That's some really gnarly projection there. They're urban disciples, you little shill bag puke. But hey, you know, after he wanted to play stupid games, after I'm like, dude, I got a serious case. I'm looking for some good, qualified information on a professional wrestler, right? Man, he wants to play stupid games from there and play tough guy. Okay, dude. You can have your liathon on your freaking panels and cast your shade and be, let's say, paranoid. Cast your paranoia. That's what it is. And you know what? This last video that he just put out, Lisa, you may have seen it. This last video that put out, I think he took my suggestion, but he took it a little too far of me telling him that he should switch to sativas, okay? Get off them indicas. It makes you real paranoid, right? And all you want to do is sit and play Nintendo all game and Tetris, thinking you're making blockbuster hits, right? These fucking films, right? But he switches over to sativas and goes berserko on his last video, getting all stupid with his code, thinking he's really proving something. No, you're not, dude. You're just flashing code that you're trying to associate with your shade and your guilt by association there, urban disciples. But, yeah, it's all right, though. Have fun. Have fun trying to win your blockbuster awards. You probably won't, because all you've had is wedding video training. Okay, I'll just tell you that. Urban disciples, all you've got is wedding video training and editing. Just saying. All you got is other people's content and not much of your own besides you dancing around in the yard looking stupid. On mute. Just saying. Just saying. So you guys have fun in your LARPathon and, you know, disparaging veterans and, you know, first responders and so forth. Enjoy your little LARPathon out there. I'll be watching. Don't cry and call the cops when I respond to your bullshit. And, like Spamton, right? Put up a docs video just because I swung back at you. Try to keep it above the belt, right? Makes a docs video on you. Says for everybody, if you want to sue this guys, here's his address and call the police on him. Okay. Good luck with that, with a writ of mandamus in place. But hey, you know, these guys aren't that good at researchers. That's why we did it, so. Anyway. I mean, you could be stupid like Scummer and call in a welfare check that's totally false, and the police department shows up after the writ of mandamus is already put out on a busy weekend. Digitally. Hey, since you guys want to use everything that I say against me on the internet, a digital writ of mandamus should stick, right? Oh, man. You guys are too easy. Yeah, I think he's been LARPing with those ladies for a long time. Right? They needed a little bit of UD clout, right? I mean, if they can't make it one way because they're not interesting and creative and all they got is stupid LARPs, right? Playing, you know, some cases and stuff like that on their streams and talking stupid and having Predward on, right? I mean, you know, you want to do that, go for it. But then all of a sudden you need to be called a pedo by freaking urban disciples just to get people going to your channel and maybe sue some people that jump on that bandwagon. Isn't that a Monograph 2.0 right there? It's a Monograph 2.0. Come on. Right? Put the bullshit out there. Call somebody pedo so somebody else jumps on the bandwagon like Rakita Law, finds that information, calls that person a pedo. Now you're just suing Rakita Law because you looked into him like Clovis looked into me. Thought that she had a hit, that I had some assets and I don't. And wow, isn't that amazing? Tries to keep me on blast. So then when I swing back, she goes, "Oh, you doxed my daughter's teachers. I'm calling the cops on you." right? Same thing like Predward, right? Anybody wants to put Predward on blast, she will cover the court costs to sue them. Wow, just make sure they got a house or something you can sue for. Just saying, that's what they look for. That's fraud and blackmail. That's why I put in a digital writ of mandamus. Just to point out your guys' blackmail and fraud. That you're trying to legalize, by the way, in a grift. So, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you guys there, but LARP it up, have fun, and, I mean, I'm not out here to call the cops on people. Like Spamton is. Then lie about it. Double reverse lie about it. Isn't that great? Saying I'm the one that tried to get him arrested. Okay. Diana just slurps it up. Ah, yeah, I love the lies. I love it when Scotty and Spamton come on Diana's panel and just lie it up. LARPing and lying. Hey, you know, have fun with it. But, dude, why waste resources and try to get my dog shot and me killed or tased or something like that? Why is it so important that Mr. Cox shuts up? Like Cowsette. You guys remember Cowsette? Is Cox, Urban, is Cox gonna go away? Well, that's actually OJM too. Yeah, Cox gonna go away. Cowsette, yeah, Urban, we need Cox to go away. When is he gonna go away? Like he's assigned to you. Huh, Urban? Fucking shillbag. You can't even say, no, dude, I'm not with them, man. I'll call you, dude. All is cool. No, he's got to go live and lie like a shillbag. Right? Okay, so you must be with them, right? Urban Disciples, all the shit that I put out about you must be true then. Just saying. Then he had to put that stream on private like another shillbag. Just saying. Yeah, I gotta go too. I'm gonna play a song, get out of here. Thanks everybody. Thanks everybody for joining in, sticking it out through this tough troll session. What is it, December 2nd? Wow, December 2nd, 2023. I got the tea burps. I'm drinking tea this morning, I think. Yeah. It's day old tea that I rewarmed. Oh my gosh. But I call the cops. Cox admitted it. He rewarmed tea. Hurry, call the cops. Do. Thanks for joining in. I'll play a song, get out of here. And, you know, maybe later I'll go live with the StreamYard on the Detective Gomez channel. And you guys can try to strike the shit out of it. How about that? Wouldn't that be fun? Do. Oh, here we go. We'll end out with this guy. We'll listen to him for a few minutes. He's pretty cool. Thanks for joining in, everybody. Have a good weekend.
That old darling mine is like a 90-some Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on. The only thing sounds better than that old 350s when she's running up to kiss me. When I get home, it's been a hard day. I'll tell you, darling, it's been a long week. Might have to load up the dogs, go listen to the frogs croaking down in the creek. We can take her nice and slow, a case of beer and a Zebco. Let the sun sink good and low. There ain't no telling where we'll go in the back of that 90-some Chevy. In the back of that 90-some Chevy.
Oh, yeah. Spam Tom, why are you so worried about those airsoft pellets hitting you through the internet? I'm just wondering, trying to put out that I got an AK-47 and I'm threatening him and his family with an airsoft gun. It's going to shoot you through the internet with little BBs. Okay, little plastic BBs. Oh, no. Watch out, Spam Tom. Duck. It's like
hotter than hell.
You know, it's funny. One day I was in a hangout with Yaks, Malibu, Scotty. Who else was there? Right? I think Ghost was there too. Oh man. And these guys, all I had to say is, I'm getting ready to release a video some people might not like. And when Yax is like ducking, he's like, holy shit, Cox released a video. He's all ducking, right? When you duck and you think you're on the same person's team, it might give it away, especially when you, Yax, when you threaten to send a drone strike through a certain roundabout that I'm driving through. Right? There's a reason why I turned on my camera that one day, okay, Yax? To see you spurg, to watch you spurg, because we know how you like to spurg out to the ladies and go pantsless and start whacking it to ladies on the internet. You and Dacone do that quite a bit, I guess. But anyway, shutting up.
Gas, she's sweeter than honey. I'm poor white trash. She ain't had a check, and I couldn't cash. I guess if she's my Carter, then I'm her cash. And I've been sitting around drinking on it. So I guess I'm gonna have to get me a ring and get it on it. That old darling of mine's like a 90-some Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on. The only thing sounds better than that old 350's when she's running up to kiss me. When I get home, it's been a hard day. I'll tell you, darling, it's been a long week. Might have to load up the dogs, go listen to the frogs croaking down in the creek. We can take her nice and slow, a case of beer and a Zepco. Let the sun sink good and low. There ain't no telling where we'll go in the back of that 90-some Chevy. In the back of that 90-some Chevy. That old darling of mine's like a 90-some Chevy. She rides just right when you turn her on.
I kind of like that Toyota purr. Just saying. I'm more of a Chevy guy, but sorry to the Ford guys out there. Thanks for joining in, everybody. One more. I'm out of here.
If it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward. 'Cause every day living in this new world is one too many days to me. Son, we're on the brink of the next world war, and I don't think nobody's praying no more, and I ain't saying I know it for sure. I'm just down on my knees, begging the Lord, take me home. I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. There's always some kind of bill to pay. People just doing what the rich man say. I wanna go home. For generations, farming the ground. Grandson sells it to a man out of town. 2 weeks later, the trees go down. only got concrete growing around. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. People have really gone and lost their way. They all just do what the TV say. I wanna go home.
I don't even, like, I don't care. I never have. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. I don't give a fuck about what other people do or think. I'm not part of your clique. I'm not part of your group.
There you go.
Very, very big theme during Depp. I'm not part of your thing. Don't make me part of your theme. I don't want to ever be part of your theme. I am my own thing. And you don't want me in your thing because I'll say spit goop nigger. I'll say whatever the fuck will get me kicked out of your thing.
Yeah, me too,
I don't
man.
want to be in your thing. I don't want you to be responsible for what I say. I'll just say it intentionally. Kick me out. I don't want to be in your thing. But that's the whole thing about it. It's always been the thing about it. I don't want to be in someone's group or clique. I don't want to conform. And maybe that's a subtle change, is my like rebellion against other people's stuff and my refusal to like be in their thing or be part of a community. I don't want to. All of those communities end up being shit. All of the communities end up full of fucking liars and faggots and bullshit and purity tests and gay asshole penetration that I never want to fucking deal with.
Right? It sounds like the Fellowmon and Scotty crew. All they talk about is dicks, balls, assholes. Right? Fellowmon gets woken up in the middle of the night. His phone messages are blowing up. Cox, put out a video, hurry! Right? Oh my gosh.
Doesn't matter if it's comics, it doesn't matter if it's anime, it doesn't matter if it's lawyers. Everybody is an autistic.
Hurry, LARPy, hurry! Project somebody's gay, it'll work. No,
every single fucking goddamn person every time. You find the gems in the rough wherever they are, but everybody else is a fucking cunt. And they just use you for clout, they use you for subscribers, they use you for notoriety, namesake, whatever.
Yeah.
Exposure.
Make sure you get your Cox
Happy
clout there,
to give it to
Fellowmon.
everybody, if you haven't noticed. Not everybody is happy to return the favor. Not everybody is happy to say thank you. And not everybody is happy to let you outlive your usefulness to them. I was talking about this the other day. People want me to name names. No, fuck you. Name your own names. You'll figure it out. It's not that hard. But it's really not. But YouTube's a cutthroat business, especially live streaming. People believe that there's a limited number of people that they can reach. And so they go, oh, well, I want super chats from XYZ. Cool. Go take them. No one will ever admit where they got those people to look at them in the first place. And that's fine. I never asked for a quid pro quo. I've never even asked for a thank you from a single person, ever. But what's funny is when you notice who doesn't give it. And then people get mad that you notice. It's like, well, I don't care though. Like, it's just reality. It's just a thing. Long story short though, communities are garbage. They're all garbage universally. And people want LawTube to be like a thing, a cohesive thing. LawTube can only be a thing, and I talked about this years ago. Last year, maybe it was just last year. I think it was just last year actually, during Depp. LawTube can only be a thing with an overarching manager. There has to be someone who owns the thing and then delegates and manages the schedules of the thing and makes all the things happen within the thing. If you
so
don't
drunk.
have that, you will not have a successful community.
He's pretty, by the way, you guys didn't notice. And if you know who he is.
Because you'll have a community of individuals. And communities of individuals aren't communities. They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be. People want them to be. And they can't. I won't be the police of anyone else, and I won't let anyone else police me. So, so people want me to like go back to the Rittenhouse and Depp days. Sorry. Like, look, have someone shoot someone in self-defense so I can do a trial with Bronca every day. Like, I will sit here and fucking do trials with Bronca anytime I can because I love talking to that man. I think he's fucking hilarious. And we can watch people shoot other people all day and then argue about whether it's proper. Fantastic. Bring other people in as available. Let's do it. They got to be interesting. That's why I'm looking forward to Courtney Clenny, by the way. She's got a self-defense claim. Of course, I'm going to bring Bronca on. She's also a woman, which is why I'm going to bring Bronca on. And more importantly, she's an OnlyFans model, which is why I'm going to bring Bronca on for Courtney Clenny. That's next month. But it's like, I wish I could do them all the time. I just can't. It's so much fucking time, and I don't have the time. I encourage people to watch other YouTubers for those trials because they don't have 5 kids in school. You don't have the same obligations. That's great. That's the beauty of YouTube. I don't need anybody to like be quote unquote loyal, but people are like, you've changed. I'm like, well, which point? Which point was it?
Temple glade down a hidden stream, sprinkle silk sweat sugar on my tongue. I kneel to pray in fever's dream, fingers rivers run. Oh, come, my goddess, come, honey, yeah, honey, sweet stiletto to my soul, yeah, honey, I go down on my knees and beg for more, for one precious drop
It's the new stranger danger. And what's so disturbing is it could be happening to your kids in your house right now. Every time they log onto the internet, your children are exposing themselves to the very real danger of being stalked by online predators. And as I've discovered, these twisted individuals are cunning, very cunning, using every conceivable ploy to win over their young victims. Alarmingly, all too often they succeed, luring kids out of their homes to meet them, abuse them, and in some cases, even kill them. But now the police are fighting back. I've just been undercover with an elite team of cyber detectives as they turn the tables on these predators, beating them at their own game.
Oh shit, that's not good, huh?
We've identified him as a 42-year-old male. We know that he's married. He's been gradually grooming her, saying how cute she is, how much he loves her.
Boxy, that's him. He's just passed us.
He's said that he wants to have sex with her.
Just maintain a loose, very loose as well, thanks.
And as well, he's completely exposed himself on webcam.
They're undercover police from Western Australia's online child exploitation squad, led by Detective Senior Sergeant Sean Bell.
We've got people watching his house.
We're on our way to catch a pedophile.
Boxy, just letting you know, I've caught sight of him and he has just turned left down Beechmar Road. I'm about 500 metres behind him.
He's on his way to meet a 13-year-old girl.
Still heading straight down the road.
Is he planning on having sex with her today in the car?
That's what he said, yes.
For 4 months now, the squad has been cyber spying on this 42-year-old father of two who has made his sick intentions clear online.
He'll be coming up behind you very shortly.
He's been in computer chat rooms and thinks he's convinced a 13-year-old to meet him in this family park.
He's just entered the car park.
That's him there.
That's him there.
Going round to the left.
He's just parking up now.
He's parked right next to me. Well, we're going in.
Another cyber predator off the streets.
Any problems with the surveillance box?
But there's plenty more where he came from. Each week in WA, this secret police squad catches at least one child sex offender trying to lure kids out of their homes. Nationally, more than 400 cyber pedophiles are caught each year.
Okay, so he's engaged her, he's wanting to meet with her.
Detective Inspector Darren Severite oversees this tightly knit squad of online detectives.
He said online that he was going to have sex with her. Right.
As kids spend more time connected to the internet and their predators become ever more cunning, their workload is exploding.
Cyber safety is the stranger danger of this millennium. It is every bit as important as don't talk to strangers in person, the way that I was raised. Now it's don't talk to strangers online.
But there are plenty of kids who still do. To protect them, these police are turning the technology against the pedophile, patrolling the chat rooms, pretending to be teenagers, acting as bait.
Very few of our offenders are people who actually want to just live out a fantasy online and then log off and not act on that. These people are child sex offenders. They want to offend against children, and when they feel comfortable enough with the child, they'll then seek to make that happen.
Yeah, it was my world, the computer. And that's where I wanted to stay until I did what I did.
Terence Briscoe is a pedophile. He used the internet to target young girls and went as far as arranging to meet one. Tonight, in a rare insight, he tries to explain the unthinkable, what drove him to such depravity.
My fantasies were, they were inexperienced.
They were virgins.
Yeah, that was my fantasy.
So it didn't matter what age they were.
No. No, that's not quite true. I wouldn't go, I'm talking about 12, 13. Yeah. That made me feel like I was in control of a relationship. And I could be the master, I could be the teacher, I could be, in charge, which in my life would never happen. So
He's now arrived and is about to meet, or what he thinks is a 13-year-old girl.
Terence Briscoe flew from Queensland to Perth, expecting to meet a young teenager he'd groomed online. In fact, He'd unwittingly exposed his sick fantasies to the WA police.
So here he's saying that he would like to teach her about sex. And here he says, well, I like young girls and I like you.
That's correct. It's pretty forward.
And look, quite demanding. I need you in a skirt. I mean,
Yep, that's right. And as you can see there, he's even talked about no panties.
He was prepared to say all this to an innocent 13-year-old. While he was planning sex with a minor, the WA police was planning an arrest. And here in the heart of Perth, they nab him.
In about 4 or 5 hours' time, he'll be in a jail cell.
how much time did he get?
Yeah, he was sentenced to 18 months jail.
In the end, Terence Briscoe served just 9 months. He's remorseful, but still in denial.
Are you a pedophile?
No, definitely not.
But let's look at what you did, okay? You engage with what you believe is a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah.
You groom her for sex.
Yeah.
You're explicit in what you want to do with her.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, I can't
she's
deny
a
it.
13-year-old girl. That makes you a pedophile.
Okay, if that's the way you like to see it,
No, that's not the way I like to see it. That's what you are.
okay. I am that.
Terence claims he never acted on his desires until his trip to Perth, but admits there are many real 13-year-olds he contacted over the internet, indulging in explicit conversations that would horrify most parents.
And what you're telling me is that you did it more than once. So we know that you've been caught once, right? Which means that you were doing this with a police officer, thankfully. But you've also been doing this with other young girls.
Yes, possibly, yeah.
And how would you describe your behaviour in those chat rooms?
Disgusting.
So how many other disgusting individuals do you think are out there at the moment preying on kids?
Thousands.
And tragically, Carly Ryan's story reveals just how deadly some of these perverts can be. This is the last time 14-year-old Carly was seen alive, and the man with her is her murderer, a depraved internet predator who won her trust in the most chilling and audacious way.
He went to considerable lengths to manipulate her and deceive her, and basically lured her with a promise of love. That's what he used.
Starting off my 24-hour limit.
She's so cute.
You must miss that.
Yes, I do. I miss her, hearing her voice and hearing her laugh and watching her be silly. And
Carly's mum, Sonia, says her innocent daughter was no match for the calculating 50-year-old who targeted her. He attracted Carly on the social networking site MySpace by creating a fake profile. He pretended to be 20-year-old Brandon Kane, and according to Sonia, was every schoolgirl's dream.
she thought he was very good looking. He was a guitarist in a band in Melbourne. In Carly's eyes, I guess the perfect boyfriend.
So everything rang true for you?
I guess I had no reason to believe otherwise.
How excited was Carly about her birthday party?
Very excited. She was really looking forward to it.
In an elaborate online ruse, Carly's murderer contrived a way to meet her. He set up a second profile as Brandon's father, Shane, and arranged to drop off birthday presents at her Adelaide home.
She was really excited to meet his dad and wanted to get to know his family.
To know that this monster came into your house, came here.
There's something that horrifies me, to think that a calculating pedophile child murderer came into our home and that I couldn't see it.
So convincing, Shane stayed for a few days, but finally unnerved by his interest in Carly, Sonia ordered him out of the house and her daughter to end all contact with him. But he now had such a hold on Carly, she told her mum she was staying overnight with friends and went to meet him.
So she grabbed her bag at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and she looked really, really pretty, and she gave me about 4 hugs at the door. Sorry.
It's okay.
And then proceeded to walk off the veranda. And she said, I love you, Mum.
Shane convinced Carly to travel with him to the beaches of Port Elliot, a quiet village nearly an hour and a half from home.
Carly was so trusting that even till the end, she had no idea how much danger she was in. After meeting up with Shane, it's believed she suggested they come here to Horseshoe Bay. Her grandmother lived just around the corner and she'd come here often as a child. Clearly, Carly felt safe, but her death was brutal. Her murderer attacked her from behind, punching her in the head, pushing her face into the sand before throwing her into the water, leaving her to drown. When police walked into his home, what was he doing?
He was logged in as Brandon Kane, talking to another girl in Perth that looked just like Carly.
How old was she?
14, I think. He had 200 profiles of young men that he pretended to be online. We've since discovered.
And fake profiles are the very tactic police use to turn the tables on these cyber pedophiles.
Who does he believe he's talking to online?
When he first met this profile, he thought it was a 12-year-old, and she's had a birthday in that time, and so now he believes he's talking to a 13-year-old girl. This is the location that we've arranged to meet him at.
Back in Perth, the online child exploitation squad is getting ready to pounce on their latest predator, the 42-year-old father of two.
That's Kent Street Road there, so he'll be driving straight down there. Only one way in and out.
He's arranged to meet the 13-year-old at the toilet block in this popular park. Undercover police are ready and waiting. Another team sits off his house to follow him to the park.
Foxy, that's him. Is this pasta?
That's him.
Yeah, I've just confirmed that's him.
No worries, just maintain a loose, very loose swell, thanks.
Boxer, just for your info, he's got what looks like two beach towels up against the front passenger and back passenger window.
Online, he'd said he would cover the windows of the car so they could have sex unseen.
Windows? Sounds like it's come prepared, ready to go. And from just hearing that, he should be in the car park any minute now.
Roger, I'm 10 minutes away.
He's just into the car
Yes,
park.
that's him there.
That's him there.
He's going round to the left.
He circles the car park, slowing as he passes the toilet block before parking.
He's just parking up now.
He's parked right next to me. Well, we're going in.
Okay.
Caught. One predator who hunted in the cyber world will serve his time, up to a maximum of 3 years, in a real jail.
Well, well done.
Thanks, it's been a good result.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah, it feels very good once everything comes together, and this is one man that certainly won't be endangering any kids in the near future.
You're one sick individual, aren't you, sir? Why would you want to have sex with a 13-year-old?
Back at the police station, this pedophile is now on his way to the lockup.
How many other 13-year-olds have you been talking to online?
Never.
He tells me he went to the park for a stroll.
If you weren't there to have sex with her, what were you doing there?
Trust me.
I don't trust you.
I'm innocent.
You're innocent, are you? You know, it's the 13-year-olds who are innocent. Men like you aren't innocent.
Just like this bloke, most men caught end up pleading guilty, so compelling is the evidence against them. In fact, the squad hasn't lost a case yet.
So when you met with that girl then today, if she'd shown up, what would you have done?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Up close, these men are pathetic, but that doesn't make them any less of a threat.
How long do you think the fantasies would have gone on for? How many girls do you think you would have met if you hadn't been caught out by the police?
That's something I don't know. Honestly don't know.
Would it be fair to say that it's unlikely it would have stopped? And if it felt that good, why stop? You didn't think it was wrong, why stop?
No, I agree. And I said the best thing I ever did was actually meet the police.
Is there any way to describe the grief?
No. I would not want any parent to have to look at their child with no life in them. Ever.
Carly's murderer is yet to be sentenced. For Sonia, the only way to carry on with her life has been to set up a foundation in Carly's name to educate young people about the dangers of the internet. Her message: there are predators online and they will do anything to manipulate and hurt you. Where do you find the strength to do that, to keep going?
From Carly. Because she would be the first one to say, Mum, don't let this happen to another girl. Get out there, let people know what happened to me, how I was deceived. She'd want me to shout it to the world.
Hello.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. Guy makes a profile of the kid's dad and goes meets up with the girl and kills her. That's crazy, man. Why would you want to try to stop people that are trying to stop that? Just wondering. Especially with a different capacity.
So we're gonna have to do a shower stream here and let Scotty cook for the kid. God's too busy again. So we're gonna have to do a shower stream here and let Scotty the cuck for the Kimmy's Puppy Mill and a lot of other things. We're gonna inform him while I'm taking a shower of some really stupid shit he's engaging in and blast the shit out of him here because he thinks he is so tough. Mr. Black Belt needs to come bury disabled veterans in the desert, right? Which is like, what do they call that, a morality clause or something like that with these guys that won't fight, at least an amateur. He's got to come after disabled veterans. There you go.
Really saying?
Wow.
Yes,
And
it's 30 days. I can say if I
30 days?
today. I could say it's an official month of 30.
No. It sounds like he's been drinking.
Got
Just
13
an
days,
FYI.
just an egg, potential egg birth.
Uh-huh.
If the Southwest nest, crack it. Hopefully not cracked yet. In the appropriate time. Yes, we'll need some water.
Yeah, you see, this guy's got no creativity. That's why he's gonna try to blast Mr. Cox. He's got nothing. Bring it up big. Ben signed the big. Right? Signed the Cox, signed the big. Why are they doing what they're doing? Well, if you had to create a bone in your body, you little larpin. Well, he's a good village idiot larper because he is the village idiot, but he's got a black belt and everything. Right? Oh, okay, black belts should be fighting other black belts, not threatening a disabled veteran or maybe even big. No one's threatening anybody when you go out and film. Oh my gosh! Right? Guess who will show up? Not Scotty. Not freaking Eric Shilkerson to fight. Other people will show up though, let's just put it that way. You really want to fight, you know what I'm saying? Why these LARPers gotta fight on the internet anyways, like, you know, talk tough, like Eric Shilkerson does. Really interesting how Scotty Karate here play fighting with Eric Shilkerson. Play fighting. That they're gonna meet up and fight together. And sign contracts and shit like that. When I hear about it, I'm like, damn, I'll come and film it for you guys. Then all of a sudden, they both want to fight me. Oh, wow. Does that sound like a big Aquino donut muffin? Right? Then this guy, right here, what you're listening to or watching the stream, he doesn't really go very far into what Mr. Connors. Oh, Mr. Connors isn't doing anything. Yeah, I rolled around on the mats with him back in 2007, but really haven't helped do anything about it. Right? Okay. He's not, as Scotty said, he's not doing anything to anybody. Okay. Your buddy Connors there hired trolls and was going to silence any of his critics. What happened to you by swinging back and telling him he's full of shit? Just like your rapist buddy Cameron, that you're, well, playing videos for and helping out. You guys are lying that you're not helping him out, but you are. And you're playing his videos. Right.
M15, M15, M15. M15. They used to call him Scotty 15. But now Scotty 16.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I'm, Scotty's so permanently drunk, he's not even drunk, but he sounds like drunk. He's drunk. And he hasn't even been drinking. He's like Eric Shilkerson. They both have brain fog and wet on the brain.
Oh,
yeah.
I was going to get a water shower. Guess what I did? I said, day 30, congrats. I made it the full month, so we're going to have a ginger ale.
you go see him in Cheers, here's to me, here's to you, here's to old, here's to new. And raise it up with pack ball.
Oh, so quitting drinking is going for 30 days now, guys. Okay.
Breaking the tabs.
Wow. And just, I'm impressed. Seriously, it's going to meet up with Eric Shilkerson, fight him, they're going to sign contracts. I was like, shit, man, I want to come film it for you guys. Let's go, right? All of a sudden, they both want to fight me. Is that some play fighting? Right? Because for some reason, I'm more important to these two dingleberries than it is for them meeting up to fight. Even says it. Eric's not a pro. Right? Oh, okay. I don't have any belts in karate, but he wants to come fight me instead of Eric. Right. I mean, hey, you know, still kick him in the head and give him knockout number 9.
I don't want to hurt you because I really do. Yeah, right. That's right. And I said, get fuck shizzle. Oh, shizzle's rapping again. Goddamn.
Oh, man. See who he's assigned to? Oh, here comes Scotty Cuckarati.
He's alive.
Scotty Cuckarati's going to clean up the streets.
But yeah, Scotty 15. But I went 16, and then I was changing my name, and I went 16 days.
Dude, he's got no neck.
I'm going 4.
And he's like perma drunk. And the reason why he's perma drunk is because he's got 9 knockouts. Not him knocking people out, him getting knocked out. About 9 times, let's say. About to be. Damn. What a fucking deal we do. What a grinder. Yeah, this guy doesn't really intimidate many people, but he sure yells loud. See, he's all pissed off that he got, he's the replacement for the mechanic, but the mechanic had too many, like, let's say, integral bones in his body, and too much integrity to do this more than a puppy mill, Denise Metcalf, Cloninator.
Sugar drink.
Oh, but they got Sugar Shine now. They're doing great. Make sure you believe all the bullshit she sends out on you. Show you. Hey, you guys really want to get serious? I'll show you what Sugar Shine does.
Not a lot. Just a little bit.
Isn't that crazy? They run to all your enemies, and all your enemies run to them.
That's actually highlighted in my comment.
And why? It's for that clout coin, and cover it up for registered and unregistered sickos that are part of false flag operations. They are the damage control unit for sicko. Scotty the sicko protector. He's really boring, you guys. That's why it's like. That's why we're covering him now. Is he's at his peak of his YouTube career.
Too far.
I'm at my peak of my YouTube career. My name is Scotty because I can get my Cox Clout coin. Seriously, he's been boring since the day I found this guy. But hey, if you try to be cool with people till they start doxing you. He got me first. Right. Hard seat to sit in. Listen to that. And I just make movies and want to tell bad comedy.
Actually, is taking place
okay? And do some LARPing. See, these guys have to be the biggest LARPers, but they're not good at it. They're trying to learn from Cox to get some Cox Clout coin.
Grinder's kind of, it works, but it's kind of broken. It's gonna be a grinder.
Wait till you guys hear the clip. Wait till you guys hear the clip.
The top, the middle, and the bottom. And the top spins into the middle, and the middle is supposed to kind of lock in place with the bottom. I'm not gonna drop it. The red end is threading.
Oh, but you're drunk, right?
Not locking in position.
Wait till you hear the clip of Mr. Connors.
Loading like Trollin.
Of Mr. Connors saying he's got $1 million or $2 million to hire some trolls to go after his haters. And all of a sudden, Scotty pops up that's worked with him before. Amazing, huh? Wow. Yeah, wait till you hear the Connors play.
Pull up and you're playing it, then it's like, shut this shit off. It's 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, why do you give Mr. Connors such an easy pass there, Scotty? You worked with him, you popped up to help take care of him.
I gotta work in the morning.
And then all of a sudden he uses Cox's story to obfuscate away on the Mark Connors story.
I don't know why I'm whispering.
Oh, you need to know about Mr. Connors? Well, it goes like this. Aaron Cox did this one day. Oh, wow, interesting.
Also, I don't know why I'm not
See, they won't reel in a sicko. They run from fires. But he'll jump up and say, I work with Mark Connors, and I'm gonna help you guys.
My girlfriend's asleep. I mean, I'm not trying to whisper. I guess I'm just trying to be quiet. I do have, like, excuse me,
It's like right here. You ask about Mark Connors? Well, Aaron Cox did this one day. Oh, okay.
Where my bedroom is like, I don't share a wall with my bedroom. So if it had like, my voice probably carries all the viewers probably heard me yelling.
Right.
On YouTube, or in my bedroom, I feel like I've got carte blanche to yell.
You sound like a cuck, Scotty.
I yelled in this room too, but
Just saying. You sound and smell like a cuck. Well, you smell like pool acid, really.
I mean, just because I streamed out of that room for years.
Right.
Probably scared my neighbors. It's like, you seem so nice. I wonder if they think, well, I wonder if they think I'm the only one. Most of it is random people on YouTube. People that I don't even know in real life. Oh, God. It's so crazy.
Yeah. Shower version.
So what's my point? Like,
Oh, absolutely. There is no point with this dork.
before I was bringing her around.
He's
here,
just a loudmouth for his puppy mill mommy, Kimmy.
You can't blame it on her. But if you're new to the situation, maybe you can take.
Man, wait till you hear it later on in this recording how he downplays. Oh, Kimmy got nothing to do with my channel. I got the clip of her like, ah, you better suck it down.
Hey, FYI, thanks for sticking around. My battery on this phone is about to die. It'll stay open for a while as far as the chat goes, and I'll catch you guys next time. This phone's like on 2-3%, something like that.
Well,
let's go for part 2 in the dressing room now. Man, I'm so busy. I gotta, I don't mind swinging back, but, this going on and on and on and on, being assigned to, by the puppy mill, or having the puppy mill assigned to me, and Vic now, it looks like, they are trying to figure out every move that Vic does and what's going on. Man, wow. Woo, baby. Well, let's go for part 2 in the dressing room now. Man, I'm so busy. I gotta, I don't mind swinging back, but, this going on and on and on and on, being assigned to, by the puppy mill, or having the puppy mill assigned to me, and Vic now, it looks like, they are trying to figure out every move that Vic does and what's going on. Man, wow. Woo, baby. Oh, yeah, and they're playing Cameron Decker, the rapist videos, these guys. What else? Do a little recap. This is last night, so I can't really remember. That's why I'm just putting it on while I get dressed and take a shower, right? Okay, because that's how important these guys are.
Oh, look, Vic.
Yeah, right. Oh, man.
Did Vic come back? Vic
come
back.
Vic put some eyeballs in his chat.
I think I gave him a wrench. Does he have a wrench?
Okay, you see how easy it is to lead this little puke bag around? You put something out in front of him. You go one way and you put it out in front of him, man, you get like a bull on a noose, on a nose noose.
Oh, man.
Leading around by a little chain.
Vic came back for he came back for this wrench. Yeah, I knew you'd come back to me, Vic. You can call in. I think I have the link. Yeah. We don't usually put people backstage. We only did it to Aaron that one time, Vic, because he was. Sorry, I won't do something. It's rude.
Oh, it's rude, but he keeps on doing it. But what's amazing is the reason why he put me backstage is because he wanted the evidence on something. So I start playing the stream that has that evidence on there. It took a minute to get it dialed in. You're not dialed in like this guy. Scotty Karate, you'll hear it here later on, maybe, is, man, he's got the deets of Mr. Cox and this RSO rodent. Got all the information on his desk. I mean, he's pulling it up and giving court case numbers and can cite a little bit of fact. Tiny little bit of fact. The rest is fantasy and twisted around because they're covering for the main supporter that gave that RSO thousands of dollars, Dustin Flathead corruption warrant. But anyways, man, he's got all the information, but you ask him if he's got the information right up on top of his desk about Mr. Connors, you'll lose him. Pretty important, though.
I was playing streams. I was trying to have
a
conversation.
He's trying to... No. He wasn't trying to have a conversation. He never really does that because he doesn't have the attention span to actually have a conversation. He'll talk over you and you say, hey, finding bench warmers. Did you know the Coast Guard has a special forces or an infantry? And you'll hear Scotty pipe up in the background trying to have a conversation, right? He's not even paying attention. He's like, hey, all drunk. Did Cox say you in special forces? Right? That's not having a very good conversation. Okay? So when this guy says, I use a conversation with Cox, he dumped me in the back after I started playing the evidence that he wanted, right? That he needs so bad and hurry, get it right now, right? But he does not have any of the paperwork on top about Mr. Connors, the unregistered sex offender. He's going to talk about here in a few minutes.
Because he was... Sorry, I won't do this other thing. It's weird. Aaron was playing streams. I was trying to have a conversation. I think it was like a Friday night like this when I had to work Saturday morning. Yeah, and I didn't have the computer room. I remember because I was downstairs in the kitchen. I remember it, yeah. But now I'm all grown up. I got my computer room, so we can have... we can have a proper discussion.
Wow. Oh,
so
right. Right.
It.
You'll hear that he can't drop. He's such a freaking egghead, he can't drop it. And what's interesting is he needs a
tater gun because he got his blankie taken at too young of an age.
I want to know if you found Southwest Jeff. You went looking for him. I heard you had a woman. You had a good plan. You were going to send a woman in to scout it out, make sure it was safe, and then if it was safe, then you were going to go in for the confrontation with Southwest Jeff. So did you ever, A, have the confrontation, B, try to get him to go to rehab, C, get him to successfully go to rehab? So what's happening with Southwest Jeff? And then also, apparently you're on the hunt for Locksmith. So many other questions. I know so many questions. I have so many questions, Nick. So if you want to call in, that would be great. I could just ask you. I mean, you're more than welcome to ask me questions as well. Are you keeping? I am not keeping track for Clovis. Clovis and I aren't really that tight, to be honest with you. Clovis and I. Aaron actually has a longer history. Denver next, okay. Are you going to go chase down any YouTubers when you're there? Is there a specific political opponent you're going after? Or are you just going to go sightseeing? I mean, what's going on? So, okay. So you're going to Denver. So you haven't found Locksmith, or did you? Is there any updates on the Southwest Jeff / the Locksmith track downs? We want to know if you tracked him down. And if you didn't, okay, how about Kim? Yeah, no, Kim. I know